There are objects in the universe so immense and so powerful, they stretch the very limits of imagination. A place where gravity bends reality itself, where time slows, and where light itself is trapped forever. This is not a star or a galaxy, but an infinite darkness wrapped in fire, a black hole so massive and powerful it dwarfs anything else we have ever found. Yet the story of Ton 618 does not begin with the roar of cosmic violence. It begins quietly in a small Mexican observatory in 1957, where astronomers scanning the sky for unusual stars stumbled upon a faint blue point of light. It wasn't remarkable. It didn't stand out. It offered no hint of the unimaginable force hidden behind its glow. It was, in every sense, ordinary. But the universe is filled with lies told by light. Over the next years, astronomers examined the object more closely. Its spectrum carried strange features, lines stretched and shifted far beyond what stars typically show. It didn't behave like a star. It didn't to behave like anything familiar. And that was the first clue that this tiny dot might be something extraordinary. Only when spectroscopy revealed the incredible redshift did the truth become clear. Ton 618 was not a star at all, but the blazing heart of a distant galaxy. It was a quasar, one of the most powerful phenomena in the universe, produced by a supermassive black hole devouring matter in a furious spiral of fire and radiation. Even more shocking was its distance. The light we see from Ton 618 began traveling toward us more than 10 billion years ago, when the universe was in its turbulent youth. Galaxies were forming, stars were igniting, and cosmic structures were just beginning to take shape. Ton 618 is a relic of that era, a message from a time we can barely imagine. Yet the black hole itself remains unseen. All we observe is the radiation produced by matter falling toward its event horizon. The true colossus, the black hole at the center, is cloaked in perfect darkness. But even hidden, its influence cannot be ignored. It bends space, it warps time, it reshapes the galaxy around it. And its light, born from chaos, travels billions of years to reach our eyes today. Ton 618 began as a mysterious point of light, but soon it would be recognized for what it truly is, the largest black hole ever discovered by humanity. To understand the true nature of Ton 618, we must step into the heart of a phenomenon so violent, so luminous, that it can be seen across billions of light years. Ton 618 is not visible, because the black hole emits light it cannot. It reveals itself through the colossal storm surrounding it. A quasar, one of the brightest objects the universe has ever created. A quasar forms when a supermassive black hole feeds, consuming matter at a furious pace. Gas, dust, and entire stars drift too close, spiraling inward as gravity tears them apart. As this material forms an accretion disk, it heats to unimaginable temperatures, millions of degrees near the inner regions, and begins emitting radiation across every wavelength. From deep radio waves to deadly gamma rays, the spectrum glows like a cosmic furnace. Ton 618 takes this process to a scale so extreme that it defies normal classification. It releases more energy than hundreds of entire galaxies combined. Its luminosity equals the light of 100 trillion suns, a beacon that pierces the darkness of space from over 10 billion years in the past. But this blazing disk is only part of the spectacle. Around the black hole, magnetic fields twist into chaotic knots. As matter rotates at near-light speeds, these magnetic fields snap and reconnect, launching enormous relativistic jets from the poles of the black hole. These jets blast outward at nearly the speed of light, stretching for millions of light years, long enough to reach across small galaxies entirely. These jets carve through intergalactic space, reshaping everything around them. They can strip galaxies of their star-forming gas, halt stellar birth, and alter the fate of entire cosmic regions. Ton 618 isn't merely bright, it is powerful, capable of influencing the evolution of galaxies far beyond its own. The staggering part is that all of this activity comes from a black hole we still cannot directly see. The event horizon remains hidden behind the glare of its accretion disk. What reaches us is only the echo of destruction, the light released as matter dies. If Ton 618 were placed at the center of the Milky Way, the night sky would be erased. every star would vanish behind a permanent blinding glow. The concept of darkness itself would disappear. But for all its brilliance, the light of this quasar is ancient. It carries with it the fingerprints of a younger universe, an era of violent growth and cosmic transformation. 618 is more than a quasar. It is a cosmic engine burning from the dawn of time, a light so powerful it refuses to be forgotten. The glow of Ton 618 is astonishing, but the true monster lies deeper inside the brilliant storm, inside the quasar's blinding heart. At the center of that radiance is a black hole of almost incomprehensible size. Ton 618 is not merely large, it is colossal, a gravitational titan that dwarfs even the supermassive black holes anchoring galaxy clusters. Astronomers estimate its mass at around 66 billion times the mass of our Sun. This number is so enormous that it almost becomes meaningless. So imagine it another way. Ton 618 is more than 16,000 times heavier than Sagittarius A, the black hole at the center of the Milky Way. It is so massive that if it replaced the black hole in our galaxy, its influence would reshape the entire Milky Way structure. Even its event horizon, the boundary where light itself cannot escape, defies understanding. Ton 618's event horizon spans nearly 400 billion kilometers. That distance is larger than the orbit of Pluto, larger than the entire stretch of our solar system. If Ton 618 were placed where our Sun is, every PL, Anet, every moon, every comet, and every trace of the solar system would fall well within its abyss, swallowed without a sound. This is not an ordinary black hole. This is a realm where the laws of physics warp beyond recognition. Br. Near Ton 618, time itself behaves differently. A second near the event horizon could correspond to years or even centuries for the rest of the universe. An observer falling toward Ton 618 would appear, from a distance, to slow down, frozen in place at the edge of eternity. They would never be seen crossing the boundary, their image stretched and dimmed until it vanished. Light behaves strangely here as well. Photons orbit the black hole in a glowing ring known as the photon sphere. Some rays of light circle the black hole many times before escaping, creating a distorted halo around the shadow of the void. To approach Ton 618 would be to see the universe warped into spirals, arcs, and impossible shapes. The sky near Ton 618 would not resemble anything familiar. The black hole would dominate everything, a vast sphere of darkness encircled by a radiant, furious ring of fire. Colors would stretch and shift, pulled into deeper reds as gravity drains their energy. Even starlight would twist, smeared into curves and streaks. This is the power of a titan, a gravitational empire so vast that nothing, not even light, can leave its presence unchanged. Ton 618 is not simply the largest black hole ever found. It is a monument to gravity itself, a structure so immense that it bends the universe around it. Approaching Ton 618 is not like approaching any other object in the universe. It is a journey toward a place where the familiar rules of reality begin to dissolve. As one nears the last stable orbit, the black hole fills the sky with an endless silent void framed by a halo of distorted fire. It is here, at the edge of the abyss, that physics begins to unravel. The intense gravitational pull of Ton 618 stretches space itself, twisting the paths of photons into spirals. Light no longer travels in straight lines. Instead, it bends, curves, and loops around the black hole before escaping, creating an eerie glow around the darkness. This is the photon ring, an orbit where light becomes trapped in a dance that defies intuition. Closer still, the gravitational redshift becomes overwhelming. Radiation loses its energy as it attempts to climb out of the black hole's immense gravity. Bright colors fade into deep crimson, then into near-invisible infrared wavelengths. To human eyes, the glowing accretion disk would bleed color until only darkness remained. Even the hottest, brightest matter would appear dim as gravity stretched its light into oblivion. And then comes the event horizon, the boundary from which nothing can return. To an outside observer, anything falling toward Ton 618 appears to slow, freeze, and fade. A person, a spacecraft, or even a star, would seem suspended in time at the brink, forever unable to cross. Yet from the falling object's perspective, the horizon would pass in an instant. Two realities, both true, both incompatible. This is the strange nature of relativity taken to its extreme. Inside the horizon, the world collapses. Our equations, our models, our theories all fail here. General relativity predicts a singularity, a point of infinite density, infinite curvature, infinite gravity. A place where the fabric of space and time crumples into something we cannot describe. Quantum mechanics, the theory that governs the smallest scales, offers no clear answer either. TON 6118 forces these two pillars of physics into conflict, exposing the limits of our understanding. We do not know what truly lies within. It may be a singularity, it may be a finite but unimaginably dense core, or it may be something else entirely, something beyond the reach of current science. What we do know is this: TON 6118 represents the ultimate boundary of the universe's knowledge. It is a structure so extreme that it pushes physics to the breaking point. A reminder that the cosmos is still filled with mysteries powerful enough to challenge everything we think we understand. To stand at the threshold of TON 618 is to confront the limits of reality, a frontier where time, light and matter surrender to pure gravity. TON 618 is not just a monster of gravity. It is a relic, a survivor from a universe far younger and far stranger than the one we inhabit today. Its light, stretched thin by billions of years of cosmic expansion, carries with it the fingerprints of an ancient era, a time when galaxies were still assembling and stars were being born in furious bursts of creation. When astronomers study the glow of TON 618, they aren't simply observing a distant quasar, they are looking back across the fabric of time itself. Each photon began its journey more than 10 billion years ago, long before the Milky Way took shape. The quasar's light passed through nebulae, cosmic filaments, and vast clouds of intergalactic gas, leaving subtle imprints that scientists can read like a cosmic diary. Through this light, astronomers analyze the chemical composition of the early universe. They detect traces of hydrogen and helium left from the Big Bang, along with the first heavier elements forged by the earliest generations of stars. TON 618 becomes a tool, a probe that reveals how galaxies evolved, how structures formed, and how matter spread across the cosmos during its formative years. And yet, TON 618 poses a mystery that remains unsolved. How could a black hole so massive exist so early in cosmic history? But theories attempt to explain it. Some suggest that TON 618 began as a direct collapse black hole born not from a dying star, but from an enormous cloud of primordial gas collapsing under its own gravity. Others propose rapid runaway growth during the universe's cosmic noon, when gas was abundant and galaxies collided frequently, funneling material into their central black holes. But even these explanations strain under the sheer scale of TON 618's mass. Its existence challenges our understanding of how quickly black holes can grow. It hints at exotic physics, extreme environments, or unknown mechanisms that allowed certain objects to reach unfathomable sizes in the universe's infancy. And this is what makes TON 618 extraordinary. It is not just a destructive force, it is a guide, an illuminated marker on the timeline of the cosmos, helping scientists unravel the mysteries of the early universe. Even now, its ancient light continues to teach us how galaxies rise and fall, how matter gathers into vast structures, and how the universe transformed from darkness into the star-filled expanse we see today. TON 618 is both a warning and a wonder. A titan born at the dawn of time, a beacon shining through 10 billion years of darkness. A reminder that the universe still holds secrets vast enough to humble us all.